Your daily puzzle served up nicely and pairs well with a bottle of Chianti with hints of robust chocolate and cherry and provides reminiscence of the springtime. Does that sound like a good, pretentious description of a bottle of wine? Good. Your daily puzzle pairs well with that, just FYI. This is tricky. I mean, rook to c8, check, queen takes c8, queen takes c8, wins the queen on the spot, and after king takes a7, certainly that's probably a winning position for white, but far from easy. And I get the feeling, having solved enough of these, that rook c8 check, queen takes c8, queen takes c8, king takes a7 is not enough to be clear. Knight to c6 check immediately doesn't work because queen takes c6, and then you can't take the rook with check because he'll take with the queen. Can't take the queen because he'll take your queen. So there must be something to do with the b6 pawn. I'd like to take with the b6 pawn first, and then rook c8 check. He has king b7. I have nothing. Oh, I got it. Right on that note. Thinking of the b6 pawn, I got it. It's rook c8 check, followed by queen takes b6, followed by knight c6, taking advantage of the pinned queen. Checkmate, Aruski. Delivered. Mate in 4. So, how did I solve that one? What was the critical thinking process? Like any of these puzzles, again, we know we have this inherent advantage where there must be something in the position, otherwise we wouldn't have it. So you immediately start looking for the tempo moves that we know exist in chess: checks, captures, queen attacks, taking advantage of hanging pieces. I talked to you guys about that and gave that advice in a daily puzzle video a few days ago. But not settling. Why did I not settle on queen takes c8? Well, again, it's not just because I know it's a daily puzzle, but it's an endgame where black has a rook and a pawn for the queen at least, and I got to take time to free the back rank at some point, so it's going to take technique. And with the king being in such a precarious position and being that we're already up a knight, it leads me to believe that there must have been something better. And as soon as I started considering the b6 pawn, I recognized the queen was overloaded. And then it's just a matter of pattern recognition. Again, what really improves somebody over time is their willingness to focus on the given position and consider different options. Of course, critical thinking exists when you're solving a new position, but the ability to solve those positions accurately really is all based on experience. You're pulling on pattern recognition from your own failures and successes and your experience in solving positions that are similar. So that's why we solve these daily puzzles. That's why we're all here on Chess.com. And again, you can go right now and solve it yourself. This was the Albert Becker versus Edward Glass, Vienna, 1928. I didn't know that. Just a little fact, hitting you with some knowledge. What else can we learn from this? I think the queen and knight are a tricky duo, and they are really the Batman and Robin of mating net attacks. They just work so well together, the dynamic duo, so you should never be giving up on variations that involve a potential mating net with a queen and knight. Make sure you're considering all the different maneuvers and little tricks, because sometimes the pattern doesn't pop out at you right away, but they're very difficult dynamic duo to deal with. So hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, your daily puzzle pairs well with a bottle of Chianti, and you heard my pretentious description of that. So, either that or just go get yourself some Joe, right? You can never have too much of that. That's happiness. Right, go get yourself one of these. Boomtown, that's a Chess.com wristband. You might notice one Hikaru Nakamura sporting one of those things. So, have fun. Go and solve the daily puzzle yourself, and we will see you around on Chess.com.